Why did Jon Stewart, one of modern television's most admired and influential figures, decide to leave The Daily Show at the age of 61? What motivated him to step away from this iconic role? Join us as we explore the real reasons behind his decision. In this analysis, we delve into one of the most pivotal moments in television history, Jon Stewart's departure from The Daily Show. For more than 16 years, Stewart served as the leading voice of political satire, combining humor with insightful commentary. His unexpected exit left many fans in shock and sparked a wave of speculation. Why leave when he was at the peak of his career? What prompted him to step out of the limelight and seek a quieter, more personal life? Join us as we uncover the personal and professional factors that led to this life-changing decision. Hosting a nightly show for over a decade may seem like a dream job, but for Stewart, the reality was much more demanding. The pressure of delivering sharp, timely satire every night took its toll. The emotional strain of covering global events, along with the constant pace of production, gradually wore him down. Even at the height of his career, Stewart faced an internal dilemma: how much longer could he continue in such an exhausting role without compromising his happiness and well-being? To understand Stewart's decision, we must first look at the origins of The Daily Show. When he took over in 1999, the show was merely a parody of news broadcasts. Under his leadership, it evolved into a cultural powerhouse, becoming a reliable source of information for millions. Stewart's unique mix of humor and political insight transformed the show into a tool for holding politicians, media, and corporations accountable. From the Iraq War to the 2008 financial crisis, Stewart addressed the most pressing issues with precision and humor, shedding light on stories often ignored by traditional media. His comedy became both a form of education and a vehicle for social change. However, the constant need to respond to breaking news created immense pressure. The non-stop news cycle meant Stewart and his team were always scrambling to stay ahead. As time passed, the demands of the job began to affect Stewart's mental and emotional well-being. Producing a nightly show required him to confront the darkest sides of politics and society, day after day. While the comedic tone often masked the seriousness of these issues, the emotional burden was undeniable behind the scenes. Stewart frequently expressed feeling trapped in a cycle of reacting to crises, always moving forward but never feeling as though he was making meaningful progress. This sense of stagnation became overwhelming, and he began to question how much longer he could continue without sacrificing his personal fulfillment. Meanwhile, Stewart's passions outside the show were growing. He became more involved in advocacy work, especially for 9/11's first responders. His emotional testimony before Congress, advocating for better health care for those affected by the attacks, was a pivotal moment that reflected his desire to use his platform for direct action rather than just commentary. The rise of social media and the 24-hour news cycle also reshaped political satire. The speed of information and increasing polarization made it harder to strike a balance between comedy and activism. Stewart often spoke about the difficulty of staying true to the show's mission while navigating this rapidly changing media landscape. By 2014, the signs of burnout were clear. Stewart admitted that he no longer found the same joy in the work that once motivated him. This period of reflection ultimately led to his decision to step down. In February 2015, Stewart shocked the entertainment world by announcing his departure from The Daily Show. Fans were devastated, and many wondered how the show would survive without him. Stewart's farewell was heartfelt and sincere. He expressed gratitude for the incredible journey, but also acknowledged his restlessness and readiness for new challenges. The final episode of The Daily Show was both a tribute to Stewart's legacy and a poignant goodbye. Colleagues, friends, and former correspondents returned to honor the man who had inspired and mentored them. Stewart's parting words expressed his love for the show and its audience, but also emphasized his desire to seek fresh challenges. One of the most memorable moments in his farewell speech was his message to viewers, urging them to stay vigilant and critical of the media. He emphasized the importance of an informed public for a healthy democracy, leaving a lasting impact on audiences worldwide. Stewart's departure from The Daily Show marked the end of an era, but it also signaled the beginning of a new chapter in his life. Since then, he has focused on advocacy, filmmaking, and other projects aligned with his values. His ongoing work with 9/11's first responders, veterans, and animal rights organizations reflects his commitment to making a real difference. Although The Daily Show has continued under new leadership, Stewart's influence remains evident. His unique approach to political satire opened doors for a new generation of comedians and commentators, all challenging the status quo with humor and insight. Stewart's exit is a reminder that even at the height of success, prioritizing personal well-being and growth is essential. Jon Stewart's legacy is defined by his courage, authenticity, and impact. His journey inspires us to reflect on our own paths and how we can use our voices to create positive change. Through his sharp wit and fearless commentary, Stewart made The Daily Show a trusted source of information, especially for younger audiences. His satirical style helped viewers critically assess the news and question mainstream narratives. Beyond comedy, Stewart's deep emotional connection with his audience was a key part of his success. Whether delivering a heartfelt monologue after 9/11 or critiquing political corruption, Stewart spoke directly to the frustrations and hopes of his viewers. This blend of humor and sincerity cemented his place as a cultural icon. Stewart's departure also highlights the growing challenges facing political satire in a rapidly changing media landscape. The rise of social media and political polarization made it more difficult for satire to remain effective without being misunderstood or oversimplified. Stewart himself expressed concern about how satire could be misused in the age of viral clips and soundbites. Despite these challenges, Stewart never hesitated to tackle controversial topics. His willingness to address issues such as systemic racism, LGBTQ rights, and economic inequality set a new standard for what a comedy show could achieve. However, this responsibility weighed heavily on him, contributing to his decision to leave. Since leaving The Daily Show, Stewart has remained dedicated to advocating for causes that matter to him. His emotional testimony on behalf of 9/11's first responders remains a defining moment in his activism. He has also pursued filmmaking and other creative projects, allowing him to make a meaningful impact in new ways. Even after his departure, Jon Stewart's influence on comedy and media remains profound. His proteges, including Stephen Colbert, John Oliver, and Samantha Bee, continue his legacy, holding power accountable and sparking vital conversations. Stewart's impact can also be seen in the ongoing rise of political satire as a genre that engages global audiences. Stewart's decision to leave The Daily Show serves as a powerful reminder of the importance of self-awareness and personal growth. By recognizing when it was time to step back, Stewart safeguarded his well-being and set a new standard for others in the industry. His story teaches us that even at the height of success, it's crucial to listen to our inner voice and make choices aligned with our values. Reflecting on Jon Stewart's career, it's clear that his impact extends far beyond The Daily Show. His ability to blend humor with truth, educate through entertainment, and inspire change through comedy has left an indelible mark on the media world. Stewart's departure wasn't the end of his story, it marked the beginning of a new chapter that continues to inspire and influence. Stewart's journey serves as a testament to the power of authenticity, balance, and using one's platform for good. His legacy proves that comedy can be a powerful force for change, and that, even in the face of challenges, meaningful work can be created. One of the most remarkable aspects of Jon Stewart's time on The Daily Show was his ability to connect with his audience personally. Unlike traditional news anchors, Stewart combined humor with sincerity, creating a space where viewers felt seen and heard. His monologues often felt like personal conversations, fostering trust and a sense of community. Stewart made his audience feel like active participants in cultural and political discourse. Jon Stewart's decision to leave The Daily Show offers valuable lessons on self-awareness and the courage to embrace change. Stewart recognized that, even at the peak of his success, staying in his role indefinitely could stifle his creativity and personal growth. By stepping away when he did, he preserved his legacy and opened up new opportunities. His transition from television host to advocate, filmmaker, and storyteller exemplifies the power of reinvention and the importance of aligning one's work with personal values. The legacy of The Daily Show under Stewart's leadership goes beyond mere entertainment. The show redefined political satire, bridging the gap between entertainment and journalism. It became a platform for critical discussions, challenging viewers to think deeply about the issues shaping the world. Stewart's influence also paved the way for a new era of late-night television where comedy and activism intersect. Since leaving The Daily Show, Jon Stewart has continued to dedicate himself to advocacy work, especially for marginalized communities and first responders. He remains committed to amplifying unheard voices and creating a more equitable world. Stewart's pursuit of new creative projects reflects his evolving perspective and commitment to lifelong growth. Jon Stewart's departure from The Daily Show marked the end of an era but also the beginning of a new chapter. His work continues to inspire millions, encouraging us all to question the status quo, speak truth to power, and strive for a better future. Stewart's story is a reminder that true success lies in the courage to follow your convictions and use your voice for good.